It is time for us to give our official WODpalooza 2025 predictions. It is the biggest competition of the year to this date. To this date.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
Until
the
today.
fittest experience the next week.
I don't think that's a big
I don't know.
When I will be taking part.
Oh, you're going to go?
I'm competing.
I thought that was still TBD the whole time.
She had the baby.
Well, I know. I
Nice.
understand
that. Her due date is today.
Oh, okay.
So like if she was a couple of days late, like I'm probably not going. You know what I mean?
What division are you in, John? Fittest experience.
RX.
And that's next weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a chance you got an invitation to the games if you like P-score really hard?
Yeah, it depends. There's some events I'll definitely play that P-score up. I'll tell you that. But it will also work negatively in other events. So
peeking around the corner.
I'm definitely in my grid league body. Do you have a question?
Hey, Leslie.
Yes, we're live. Go make a sandwich.
Whoa. Okay, that's John's newborn.
She's going to sleep. She's just making sure. I'm about to have her rolled up in here. She's so Leslie can take a nap.
All right.
Nice.
All good.
Well, it's gonna be a quick one today. There goes my mic. It's gonna be a quick one. We're gonna give our official predictions for WODpalooza men and women. Maybe we'll give a quick look at the teams. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, we can. I just got done with the Zwift ride. That's why I don't have any clothes on.
With what?
Yeah, you look good, man.
A Zwift ride.
I don't know what that means. Do you know
Zwift, bro? It's new Peloton.
No, dude. Stop it.
I have no idea what the fuck
real cyclist. So no, this needs to be explained.
Okay.
Augustus, because Augustus is in here and he's a fellow biker. He understands. Real cyclists, like in they all do Zwift for their indoor trainer. Okay. Like actual cyclists, not CrossFit people or anything like that. It connects to your bike. It's like a smart trainer where you take the back wheel off and it connects to your bike and it will put in the gradient of like mountains of this
like you pick a course.
World. Right. But people like in Europe that do this, they make fun of Peloton. It's like Peloton is like Orange Theory to CrossFit. What Zwift is, we're like it is the soccer mom version of Zwift.
I gotta get one of those. How much does it cost?
It's it's a pretty penny. I think
I see one. It says right here, $1,300.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I can actually like show y'all my setup if you want me to. It's right here. It
enlighten me.
Is so much better than infinitely better than a Peloton. I'm telling it's.
So you got your outdoor bike hooked up onto it. You have an outdoor bike, like
yes,
road
it's
bike.
a real cycling bike. All right. So like this, there's a girl that I train. She holds about like 65 for most workouts on an echo bike. Like she's a pretty darn good echo biker or biker for females, and she's 5'2", 138.
God damn.
And that's what I'm saying. She squats like 275. Like she's one of my better girls as far as the bike. I will get there. You need to chill.
I can hook it up
and go to sleep.
I can hook it up to my C2 though.
You can absolutely.
Oh, fantastic! Okay,
but it's not quite the same. But I had her do Volcano Mountain, which is just a route, but it's like you're a beginner's mountain. Like if you've never done the Zwift before, it'll give you the full effect of what like an actual gradient would be for you. It goes to like 7%. Takes about 40 minutes.
7% is fucking crazy.
No, like that's like the highest it gets.
I know.
It's undulating. It's not, bro. Radio Tower is 17%. Go ahead and do that.
You can hardly walk up 17%.
So 17%, or Radio Tower was everything I physically had not to stop. And Leslie, and to put this in perspective, I'm 200 pounds, right? Leslie's 120. And back when she was trying to be like a domestic pro cyclist, we did Radio Tower together. And she stopped 7 times because she couldn't go up the gradient. And she still almost beat my time. That's how much like faster you go, the less weight you are. Does that make sense? Like because watts per kilo is everything for climbing. But anyway, much, much better than a Peloton. This girl that I'm telling you about, she Pelotons all the time, loves the Peloton, right? I had her come over and do Volcano Mountain, and she about died. It was like could not handle it. It's
I'll have to try it.
infinitely
try
better. Here, I'll show you real quick.
All right. Do you have
Take a
pants on?
quick.
Just making sure.
So you see, like that's the smart train. Let me get it. There we go. Like it's hooked up to that, and then
Nice.
I'll put the laptop on that like mount right there, and it'll put you in a virtual like Zwift world, and I'll have Game of Thrones on one side, and then the Zwift world on the other side, and it just take my mind away.
I like it. You
But
gotta show me how
anyway,
to do
I
it
just
to the
got done with
C2.
that thing.
How does it do on the C2? Because like the damper is manual. Does it
I'm
tell
not
you to move the
sure.
damper?
I've never put it. No. I feel like if you connect it, there's a way to connect it to the smart trainer where it just does it for you within the machine where you don't have to do anything.
Oh wow.
But I've never done it with the C2. I like doing it on my regular bike. But
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
All right.
like it.
Well,
Thanks for the education.
thanks, Johnny.
sorry.
No, it's good.
Let's okay, yeah, we're on a bit of a timeline, right, John? You got to be out of here in 40 minutes, roughly.
I'm going on Coffee Pods and WODs at 2.
Perfect. Well, we won't be too long. Let's pull up.
Wednesday.
What do we want to start with here? Let's see what comes up.
We already went
start with-
through. We already went. Do we want to just go like a?
What if I do this? What if I do this? This is our lineup. Do you want this up? Our graphics guy, he got a really bad staph infection, so I just cropped this off in Instagram. He's off sick. So we just have this. Do you guys want to go off this? We'll
Sure.
number it.
Are we gonna go
It's
in
big
order?
ghetto. It's a big ghetto. John, you want to do this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what if I do this? A little draw. Let's take a
We're
black.
going,
Let's
like,
just go down the
last
lineup.
first. We just going like
Let's go down-
40 to 1.
Do we want to just X off some people if they're not in the top 20, or where do we want? Let's not do top 40.
No,
You just
definitely not
want to
top 40.
Black them out.
What do you think? If you think they're
it's fine.
irrelevant.
All right, you say a name and then we can black out.
All right, let's go top to bottom. Josh Gervais, fellow Canadian down from Niagara.
Yeah, not top 20.
He does pretty good sometimes.
I'm just gonna. I know, like, if
Sorry,
they can
Josh.
do good, they could do good in
Says
events.
that.
Like, I'm not saying they're not gonna do good in anything, but I'm only going to say not black on people that will make a difference somewhere.
Let's go.
So we'll go through all 40. Black is just we're not going to talk about it, and then we'll go back through and then go 20. Okay. All right,
yeah.
let's just do
It
that
doesn't
quick.
even have to be. We don't even have to get 20. All right, Alex Catoulis,
Keep him there because he's
Yeah.
gonna be
Moritz Fiebig's going to be
Keep.
good.
Keep.
Fiebig. Jack Farlow, of course, fellow
Keep.
Canadian.
Keep.
George Sterner.
I'd black George Turner.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't.
I would.
I think he's going to be really good. He's.
right. Just
No,
put-
at the end of the week, whenever he's the most irrelevant thing in the world, you heard it.
I bet you George Sterner beats Alex Catoulis,
I'm not gonna bet that, but it's still.
and I bet you he beats Nick Matthew too.
Alex Catoulis is going to be really, really relevant
not
in
gonna
2
be
workouts,
Nick
and then be really, really bad the rest of the way. Who's the other person you said?
Nick Matthew,
He's gonna beat
like
Nick
100% beats Nick Matthew.
Let's do $100 bet on it right now.
Okay.
Are we agreeing to this? Are we shaking on this?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty confident.
All right, CJ, you
hold
need
on,
to keep
let me-
noting.
George Sterner's gonna beat Nick Matthew. All right,
Okay.
I'm
Nick
leaving
Matthews.
George
No,
in.
Travis, we got money on the line, brother. Hold on.
Whoa.
Don't gloss over it.
Okay, George Sterner's
You
gonna
really
beat Nick
want
Matthew.
to put $100 on George Sterner?
We already.
Like I'm super confident. William
All right.
Bennett, X him out. Corone,
Keep him.
highly injury prone. Harry Lightfoot, Games rookie from last year. Austin Hatfield,
Keep him.
John's boyfriend. This guy,
There you go.
Doggo.
That is Black.
Zanone's going to be relevant on the handstand push-up workout and then nothing else.
Do you think
but-
he's roughly in the top 20, or is he going to be like 30?
I don't. I think he's around there, but like not.
All right, we'll leave him in. Jeffrey Adler, of course. Luka Jukic. I know you think people
Yeah.
have him overrated, but
He'll be
he's
relevant.
probably
Yeah, but I
he's
still
top
think he's
20 guy.
relevant.
He's still relevant.
He's a great
How about
competitor.
this-
Like, he can
how about
match
this-
well.
None of these next 3. Do it all together. Just do an X.
Ruan.
We'll
do you think
we'll talk about it
Keeps.
because anytime
Yeah.
he does something, we'll bring him up.
Jonakoski
Right.
for sure. John Wood, perennial cusp athlete.
Yeah, I feel like
he
it's
actually he
50-50.
did pretty good in one competition one time. I know that's a little vague, but I remember
I
him
feel that was
like in
regionals a long time
semifinals.
ago.
2016 regionals, man, he was tight.
All right.
All right, Let's leave him out.
He's aged up a category now.
Annual Kai will keep. I mean, I think Tanner Balaz can do things in certain workouts, but he's not as good as John Wood. So, like, if you X John, you should X Tanner. But I do think Tanner has potential to be like top 10 in a couple workouts.
Really? Okay. Patrick Vellner. We'll talk about him. Pedro Martins.
X.
Mr. Shipper.
He's in the grid league. Fun fact.
Okay, then he's definitely getting an X. What does he do? What does he do in grid league?
He's going to be what I am.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, how the hell did he get here then?
He's a strength specialist for Palms, I think.
Okay, do you think he might win the heavy clean event?
He's not that strong. Not like that.
Wow. So either he sucks at grid league or he's going to suck at this. You can't be really good at both, right?
Right.
So, okay, Luke Parker, he's been quiet the last year. We'll see where he's at. Connor Volt's probably a qualifier guy. We'll give him an X. Max Krieg on the up and up.
He's in the Zanoni, John Wood. If you X John Wood, I would X Zanoni out too. Because
I'm not going to X Max Krieg out.
Okay.
I like him.
I put them in the whole, like, they're around top 20.
Okay.
Tom
Kingdon.
17th, could be 24th.
I know who that is.
He's from the UK. He's a good handstand walker. That's it.
Right. Nicholas Bidon. That's a French Canadian? Or is that a South American?
No.
Yeah.
It's French.
Okay. Travis Mayer, James Bragg, Josh Hong.
Black.
Zoink. Trayvon Benton's decent, but I feel like
Benton, I think there are 3 workouts that he does extremely well on.
He's a little heavy, right?
He is. He's like 220, but like that's going to, like, he's fit enough to not be last place in the run, and I think he's going to be really good enough for a few of the events. So
awesome. Okay, and then we'll keep him and Saxon, and then we'll X these two out.
And Samuel.
Because we don't know their names, and we got to get this expedited. Okay, let's start. Oh shit, this is kind of tough because how do we do this? I don't even know how many people we have.
I think
on
we
the board.
start at number 1, honestly.
Let's start at number 1 now. Okay, we know where John's at. John has Austin Hatfield picked. Now there is no swim event this year at Wodapalooza, correct?
Correct.
Which is a big deal for Austin Hatfield because he came out of the water last year. We were there in person. He was looking like a wet rat, and he was in about 35th place.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a bad spot. So for no swim event this year,
he was
really
30th,
good news for him.
He was 30th at the games.
In the swim event.
Correct.
But that had a significant running component too, and he's a great runner.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No,
okay, so listen.
I agree on all accounts.
Yeah, so he's definitely benefiting from no swim. John has him in his number 1 spot. I'm a little hesitant to do so. CJ, what do you think?
I'm thinking, I'm just feeling Ricky. I feel like he's coming off the announcement. He's feeling good. He's gonna be fired up. I think he's gonna do well. He's got a good history at Wodapalooza, so I'm gonna go with Ricky.
Travis,
he does have a really.
Do you have an Excel sheet out?
No, I don't know how to use Excel. Why?
Do you want me to Excel and then, or CJ can Excel and we can just all redo our list and we go one by one like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like, obviously, we know Travis is going to go Jeff Adler. If you go Ricky, we might as well just all 3 do our own list.
Yeah,
I was gonna do Ricky. I can't. I can't fire up an Excel spreadsheet. Why don't I just do this?
You're gonna pick Ricky. CJ can do it. You're gonna pick Ricky to be first.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Ricky. I am.
You hate Ricky.
John Hatfield.
But I'm not like you, John. I don't tie myself to these things. I'm an objective analyst. That's what's separating.
Okay. All right.
That's what's separating. Listen, I'm picking Ricky. He's due for his comp. Every once a year, he'll be really good, and you're like, oh shit, Ricky might win the games. This is his event to do that, and then he'll trail off for the rest of the year.
Fair.
He'll get hurt or something.
He did that last year.
Yep. Okay. Ricky at number 1. Ricky at number 1. Now it's between a Hatfield and Adler for the 2 spot.
Adler for the 2 spot. So do I.
Man, I don't know. John, what do you know about Hatfield? What's he been doing?
He's better.
How do you put him ahead of Adler?
He's fitter.
So Hatfield for sure. John for sure has a bias. If it wasn't for John, based on everything we've seen from Austin, I would maybe have him in the top 5, but only because of John do I lean more because I hear about him so much.
Do you want me to break it down?
No. It's fine. I'm not. I'm not
No,
trying to argue
I'm
with you.
talking to Travis though. He wants me to break
Do
it
you
down.
do you think he would have won Rogue? Do you think he would have won Rogue or been like in the mix
hard.
there?
That's a hard call. You got to execute to win at Rogue, and I don't think you can trust his execution.
I mean, you got to execute to win Wadapalooza too. Like this field.
Yeah, but
isn't
there's
much
only
different.
6 events. You're right, but not to as big of an extent.
Okay.
The workouts at Wadapalooza are really good for him with no swim. They're just like they're usually like shorter little metcons, like just your traditional like this chest to bar, dumbbell bench. Like,
Very good.
He's gonna crush that.
Like
he's gonna crush that.
CrossFit.
Sure.
Okay, I'll be the tiebreaker.
Here's my thing for him over Adler. He's a good runner. He's underrated on the bike. He's not Hopper Dallin, but he is really good on the bike for as small as he is. And then he was second in Chad, the 150 step over. He's got that endurance. Even if Jeff beats him in that, I think he's going to be close. And then the toe to bar sled drag one, I'm the only one in this camp, but I think the toe to bar matter more than everybody thinks. I think your toe to bar cadence is going to be the difference in that workout. And I think he beats Jeff in that workout. Now, but it's fine if you think Jeff is going to beat him. I still think they're going to be close. And then
I got Hatfield in second. I'll put Hatfield in second.
The clean, he's going to be Jeff in the clean. The bench press, he's going to be Jeff in the bench press. The handstand push-up rope climb one, he's going to be Jeff in that. And then the thrusters and muscle-ups, he's going to beat Jeff in that. He's going to beat Jeff in 4 of these 6 events, and I think he beats him in 5 out of 6 events.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a step up for him in competition. Is usually Ricky Adler, Vellner, right, at Wadapalooza are the big dogs. So we're thinking that we might have
Roman
another
sprinkles in every now and again.
Yeah, and Roman. Yeah, they're right. Okay, let's go Hatfield second. Are we all in agreement on Adler in a clear third place?
I would say Adler at second and then Ricky at third.
So I'm going Ricky Adler Hatfield, and again I'm only going Hatfield because you've convinced me.
And I would say Austin
third.
Adler and then Ricky.
Okay, then we'll split. We'll split the middle then, and we'll do this.
I think we're all doing our own list, Travis. CJ's
Yeah, I'm
writing
making
them
a
all
list
out.
here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
I got
just
a
doing this. This is my list on the screen.
I got a list.
Oh, okay. Then share your
No,
screen.
he's-
Share your
he's got-
screen.
He's got it. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
we got
okay.
it. We
I'll
got
be
to
here.
have
I'll keep coming back and forth.
Roger.
numbering.
I got it.
Told you, man.
We got like an
Fucking-
official list, and yours just looks like a preschool. How they would
Fucking
label-
graphics guy quit, man. Graphics guy quit. Okay, now it gets a little muddy here.
Travis, did you go Hatfield second?
Yes.
Okay.
I did Hatfield
Okay.
second, Jeffrey Adler third.
All right, continue. Fourth.
Now, normally we'd say Vellner always fourth place here, and I still want to say he's a lock for fourth.
Yep.
Like who's gonna upset him here? I don't really see anyone.
Nobody.
Not James Sprague's not in the mix yet.
I think James will be
Yeah.
way closer than people think, but he'll take it. The hit's just going to be too big on the clean event.
Okay, let's do Vellner fourth. Everybody in agreement? Vellner in fourth. He's getting up there. He's.
I don't
We've
wanna
never
put
seen
him that
anyone this
high.
old. Have we hang around this long?
Yeah, I don't want to put him that high, but I don't think there's anyone else. In my heart, I want to put like James or someone there, but I don't
That's
think
a
so. I
great
think Adler.
point, Travis. Jason Smith was 37th and he made the games, but as far
And
as
he was sauced. He was sauced.
yeah. But
Sorry, I had to say that.
and he's not like relevant, like top 5 relevant. I don't know if there's ever been a guy this old that stayed in the mix for that long. That's a really good point. Sam Briggs comes to my mind for the women, but
Are you talking about Pat
yeah,
and his age?
Yeah.
Is he 35 yet?
I think he's turning 35 this year.
This year?
I'm trying, like, Rich was teams. Rich was out at like 32.
Was he even that old? I think it
No,
was
Rich is
before
the
that.
same age as us. He's only like in 1 year. He's only like 36 now.
Yeah, he's been out he was out like,
I'm
dude, he was winning when he was like in his low 20s.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah, he's old as hell. Waiting for him to drop off. I think maybe this has got to be his last year. Did he sign to World Fitness Project? He did. Okay. Thanks for answering that. All right, let's do who's in fifth. It's kind of getting
fifth.
murky
I got
here.
James Sprague.
All right. Can't argue with that.
You think he? What about somebody like Saxon Panchak? Kind of, he's good at CrossFit, right?
I don't know
is.
how many times I got to tell y'all this Saxon Panchik lesson. How many
I
times
hate Saxon Panchak too.
do I need y'all to teach y'all the Saxon Panchik lesson?
What's
how many
that?
times?
I'm tired, Grandpa. What's wrong with Saxon Panchak, man? He's a
not
bit of a
fit enough.
pipsqueak, but
Yeah.
That's what's
Bit of a
wrong.
quarterfinals guy.
He's not as fit.
Yeah, he's not as fit as he used to be. I think.
I think he could be the fittest he's ever been. He's not as fit.
I mean, I feel like he was fitter
Yeah.
at one point than like what he's showing now. I mean, he's jumped around a lot too, right? Is he proven or mayhem? Is that mayhem?
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right. James Sprague in 5th.
All right.
6th place. We are moving on.
Email
Onwards and upwards. Gee,
I-
wow.
I'm not putting Gee there.
No,
It's
are you
kinda
right? We all got our own list, right? I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I'm not going to agree with you.
Good
Who have you got in 6th place, CJ?
Mm,
I'm putting Nick Matthew in 21st.
do we have 21 on here? Man, I just feel like I'm on the Annual Akai train. I just feel like he's going to come out blazing. I feel like he's just like riding a high from tier and he's just going to show everyone up. And I think
From the exhibition event.
So I do. I mean, I just do. I mean, I feel like
have no problem with you putting him here. I should get no crap for putting Gee 6th.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just not going to put him there. I'm trying to mix it up. I'm just trying to mix it up just so we don't agree on every single person.
I respect it.
Okay, I'm going to disagree with both of you. I have Jonakoski in 6th. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him after he had the flu semifinals. He's back. He's super solid.
Wasn't he at Rogue?
Yeah, he never does good at Rogue though.
And he didn't do that well.
Tough comp for him.
He never does
Could
good.
be better here.
Yeah, I agree with Travis.
Okay, on to the next one. In 7th place.
I got Luke Parker.
That's a nice pick. Okay.
Mayhem brothers are sticking together there.
We all love anal. I'm going to go 7th place. I'm going to go George Sterner. I'm flexing my analyst muscle right now.
I'm going
I know,
Moritz.
but I think it's good.
I'm going Moritz. I think Moritz has a good comp.
Did Moritz even make the games last year, John?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did, but he didn't do very well. I feel like he had that one run there a couple of years ago at semifinals where he did really good, but
Who'd you say, John?
Luke Parker.
Yeah, the workouts really tend to him too. It's big, it's heavy. Bench press, sled. I think those are all good workouts for him.
Okay, we're on to our 8th place athlete. Let's just do 10. Should we just do 10 guys? I mean, it gets it gets a little irrelevant after that. Okay, let's do 8th place. John, who have you got in 8th?
8th place, I have Jonakoski.
Okay, nice pick. CJ, do you know who you have?
Jonakoski.
Okay, I'm putting my 8th on Guy. Good comeback story for Guy. 9th place, I'm going Annual Akai.
My 9th place is also Annual Akai.
Nice. Smart choice. CJ? No one's picked Travis Mayer yet. Saxon
I know
Panchek's still on the board.
I'm between. I'm like all right around there. I almost want to.
He's got
I'm
Guy
going.
available too.
I'm going Luke, or I'm going Guy.
Oh, you have Luke also available?
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going Luke 10th.
Who you got 10th, Travis?
I got Jack Farlow.
Okay. My 10th place, very confident in this pick. Probably more confident in this one more than Austin Hatfield for the first place. And that's Nick Matthew at number 10.
My God, that is a brutal pick, man. You suck.
I don't know. Hey, what would you have for 8th, John? I missed it.
8th?
Yona.
8th was Yona.
Nick Matthew. Oh, my goodness.
All right. Here's our stage.
Really?
I accept the lowercase n on Nick Matthew.
I'm sorry.
And there's only one T.
Can we zoom in on that at all? I can't see that.
Are you blind?
Pretty blind actually, but
Why
just
can't we-
hold your
I can
hold your
see
control.
it.
and
You're
miss
fine. You're fine. He
Okay,
doesn't
that's
need
nice.
to see it. Like, you're fine.
The folks at home need to see. Okay. So we all have the same podium and just in different orders.
My computer screen is very large, and to tell you how big this is on my fucking screen is insane. Like the
Subtle
words
flex,
are like
eh?
this big.
I would say we mostly have everybody similar in the same top 10. Podium's even the same, different order.
I think
I'm
we
the
have
only one
all
with
the
George.
same 10 people, except I don't have Nick.
Yeah, I also don't have Nick. I'm kind of
And
surprised. I thought you
we
would
don't
have put
have
Nick
George.
Matthew there.
George Turner is the big
And
Jack Farlow.
yeah,
And I'm telling you, George Sterner is going to be cooking at Wadapalooza. It's a really good event
Seventh?
for him. Yeah,
Why?
I believe in the young gun, man.
Is he a Canadian?
I think he's still got it. No, he's not Canadian.
Oh.
Okay, on to our women.
If Nicholas Palladino was here, would you pick him as well?
I'd pick him to win the best Twitch streamer.
Is that what he does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
he probably
let's,
makes more money than any fucking CrossFitter then. Those dudes can make some money, man.
I don't know. I think I clicked on his thing one time. I feel like he didn't have any viewers, but maybe he's been grinding. We should check him out. Okay, I got our women up. Let's do our women. Let's quickly X some out so we know what we're working with here.
We'll disagree more with the women.
Yeah,
Probably.
of course. Okay, Caitlin Bernardin. John thinks she's going to do good one event. She's a runner. Not going to be top 20.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
I think you don't think she'll be top 20?
I don't.
No.
John, the run event's not that valuable because also there's the vest to it too, which probably hurts Caitlin.
I mean, she could win it. I just think 1 first and 5 35ths don't equal top 20.
Strength of field here, John. Who's stronger, men or women?
Dude, I think it's pretty equal.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Which is
I agree.
a unique. Usually it does sway to one side. I mean, there are big names and then right below big names, like in both categories.
Usually the men is a little stronger, right? Like you usually have top dogs there.
Usually it's a lot stronger. I remember one year all of the great women did team and none of them did individual. And I mean, no, when I say great, no offense to women that did do it, but like that's the year Paige Powers won. You know what I mean? And literally none of the that was the best name. The best name there was Paige Powers.
Right. Okay, and then top of the list here, we got a bunch of heavy hitters: Erica Folo, Emma Tull, Claudia Gluck, Miss Milligan, Brooke Wells, Alexis Raptis. Yeah, a lot of big names. Andrea Pinheiro.
We will talk.
I think she's going to shine
because of her physique, but I don't think she'll be relevant in the workouts.
Yeah, she's into her 40s now too. We're gonna ask her.
40 cc's.
Yeah, that too. Elizabeth Wishart. What's this girl's deal?
Let's keep her. She'll be relevant in a couple workouts.
A couple girls. Nicole here.
Nah.
Do we know her? No. Sorry, Nicole. Hattie Canio, fan favorite. Emily Lundberg, definitely sauce to all hell. She was on a team. She's Swedish. John, whose team was she on?
It was at the Kristen Holtze's team or no?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe at Wadapalooza, but also like a games team athlete.
Oslo?
She's I don't know if it was that, but she's muscle hamster. We'll leave her in. I think she's pretty good. Maria Quintero.
Nope.
No. Amy Kringle, of course, we're gonna leave her in. Danny Spiegel.
Yeah.
We'll
I keep Linda Kiesman. Georgia Pryor. She's on the borderline. Like you can black her if you want to. Errol Sanders. You could probably black.
Laura Horvath. Emily Rolfe. Wow. Chloe Govan.
You can black Laura Horvath. She's out.
No, dude. She's got way too many motivational quotes with ambiguous meaning to
listen. Sexy is not a body type.
What?
Okay. Travis.
Is that what she says? Is that one of her quotes? Please tell me that's one of it. That's what her fucking post says.
Hold on.
Kind of makes sense when you think about it.
Let me get it exactly correct.
Oh my god.
I want to say that's exactly what it was.
Hold on. I feel like that's like share worthy.
Oh, you want to look it up?
It is snowing a lot in Florida. It's crazy.
It's snowing in Houston too.
Dude, there's hardly a sprinkle on your lawn too, which is funny. You're calling that a lot.
Yeah. Oh my bad. I misquoted it. Sexy is an energy, not a body type.
Okay, I fuck with that. All right, Mary Helen.
Do you, Travis?
Mary Helen Saunders. I feel like Jessica Androsic, muscle hamster.
You could probably black her. We'll talk about we'll talk about her body type, but other than that,
can you just say just cross her out?
Why?
It's making Travis uncomfortable.
Why?
Instead of saying black.
Blacker.
What's wrong with that?
Sahar Kaya
It's only
Black.
weird if you make her weird.
Sorry, you're right. Sahar Kaya.
Nah, we'll
I think
keep the next
PC
three.
has her on his podium. PC's
Maybe.
got Sahar Kaya top 3. Sydney Wells.
She's
I'm gonna
good.
go out on a limb and say she's not even top 20, but we'll leave her in. Lucy
Hey,
Campbell.
I have her
making a return.
21st.
It's exactly what I meant. Lucy Campbell, swimmer. She's gonna miss out on the swimming event. She was injured last year. Thought she quit to get into commentating. She's back competing.
I hope Lucy does great. I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
of
she's
Lucy.
decent.
Didn't she only commentated the 1 year because she got hurt, right? And then she
Yeah.
did a really good job and they brought her back. Isn't that how
Yeah.
that went down?
Okay. Yeah, she was a good commentator.
She commentated Dubai, right?
Yeah, I mean, she did a really good job because when they brought her in for the 2023 games when she did the swim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she did great. And I
Yeah.
think it was just kind of like a hidden talent sort of thing.
All right, Astrid.
That's kind of that's what happened with
Black
John
Rock.
at Crash. He had a hidden
What?
talent commentating.
Whatever you guys say.
Some would argue that.
Hey, was this I didn't listen to the show. I assume this is what it was, right?
They're commentating Wadapalooza.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
great. Nice. Okay. Astrid Tind. Is that an Australian? That sounds like an Australian
You can put
name.
a black tint on her.
Zoe Warren.
That warrants a black.
Annika Greer, man. It's
You
time to
keep her.
it's time to show up or
Annika Greer is going to have a great competition.
She'll have a
Annika
great
Greer,
one.
She's going to do good enough in this competition that people are going to talk about her like maybe it's the year, and I'm going to be like, nope. That's what's going to happen.
So do you
Annika Greer-
think the new structure benefits her more? I think it does. A lot more.
Also,
How so?
Mainly because the style of events will be different. Not every event will have this final sprint lunge bike workout that just completely crushes her every single time. And so I think that benefits her.
what
right?
competition is she going to get top 2 in?
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of backfills
No.
at this point. I mean, I think she has a good chance. I think she has a better chance than with the semifinal format.
I think the second the games people get their spots, they're done.
Annika
Right.
Greer. Annika Greer's the 2020s. What the 2010s Allison Scuds was, right, John?
No, Allison was never as close consistently as Annika.
Allison was like 13th every year.
Yeah, but that was when they were taking
she-
5.
She started to tail off a little bit
That
towards
was
the
when
end,
they were
but
taking 5, though. That's totally
the
different.
analogy stands. Okay, let's not get hung up on it. She's not getting black just yet. Lexi Neely,
Dude,
she's pretty young.
You know who Annika Greer is? I like this is a guy I'm going to compare her to. But CJ will love this. Travis might not get the reference. Annika Greer is
Too young.
Nick Forey.
Oh,
Who?
wow.
Who is that?
Yeah, I told you, Travis. Dude, only OGs would know that name.
Dude, I haven't heard that
Nick
name
Forey.
in 10 years.
Nick Forey might be the fittest guy to never make the games before it got modernized. I would say like up to 2014, he's probably
That
the
was
fittest
barely,
guy.
like-
You understand what I'm saying? Regionals time, during the regionals time, Nick Forey was probably the fittest guy ever to not make the games.
I do actually. That name is kind of familiar, but
Central
All right.
Central Regional, and like obviously the Central Regional was what it was, and he was like the 4th or 6th guy every single time.
interesting. Okay, let's move on. These next few ladies we're gonna leave in: Lily Burkhead, cross out; Nina Vragovic.
I'm supporting Lily, by the way. She's a friend, but I don't know if she's in
okay.
the top 20.
You wanna
Give her a check mark.
You wanna unblack her?
Yes,
I don't know
let's
if I have
unblock
that
her.
tech. I don't know if I have that technology. I don't want to.
Hit the eraser.
Oh.
Undo.
Okay,
there you go.
Lily Burkhead, WODprep
Well, hey,
athlete.
he's not supporting Aline. There we go.
Aline Wirtz, Nina Vragovic, you're out. Jennifer Muir, she's pretty good from the UK. UK is on, a little bit on the come up.
Nina Vragovic is going to show out in a couple events. I don't know if it's worthy of an unblacking, but she will definitely show out in a couple events.
Okay. Reese Littlewood. Why do I know that name?
Teenager.
That's why. Okay. Should I black her?
I don't think so. I will leave. Reese.
Okay. Andra Moist.
She'll be top 20, but not relevant in anything.
Oh, Jesus. God. Okay, Lydia Fish.
I probably would black Lydia, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I just
Okay,
think
let's
that
black
I
her.
don't. A lot of the workouts just aren't going to be great for her.
Are they just too heavy for her?
Yeah. Well,
Ashley
I think
Cope.
it's heavy thrusters and like she'll be fine in Cortadito, but it's weightlifting and then heavy thrusters and then like the bench press workout. That bench is going to rock her way more than everybody else. A snatch workout, or no, not snatch. Sorry, the clean workout. She's going to be on the near the bottom in that. Like there's just 4 workouts where she's not going to be all that, and then it's not enough to balance out.
Okay, Ashley Cope.
Probably black.
Anyone know her? No, sorry, Ashley. Ariel Lowen.
If her name was Schumacher, would you know her?
Of course.
That's the same person.
Oh, okay. Wow. Nicolette Torrigiani.
Black.
Pernille Christensen. Pernille?
Black.
I kind of like that name, Pernille. Elisa Fuliano. The female Enrico Zanoni, as some would say.
Ooh, I love that. that female. Yeah. That is.
Hey, we should just do a show.
Best analogy you've ever had, honestly.
Nice.
We should just do a show where we just go through and then we just do the female to male counterpart and just try and match them up the best we can.
Dude, or movie characters. Like I'm down either way. Like we do movie characters or superheroes or whatever.
Animals, something
or
crazy.
sports people. I love comparing people to sports people, but
yeah, that would be fun. Okay, Lisa Fuliano's in the mix. Bethany Flores, heard the back's super solid. Lucy McGingle, another McGonagall.
A lot of red light.
Lot of red light these days. Mrs. McJingle and Victoria Campos. It's going to depend on if Victoria shows up with the dreads or not. She's got the dreads versus not. It's a different athlete. Okay, let's do our podium, guys. Right off the hop. John, who's got your number 1? I think we're all in agreement. Laura Horvath. It's not even close. It doesn't even matter about the programming, I think, right? Like, she's too good.
It does. It 100% matters about the
It does matter. Because there's not a lot of events. Like if there was 5 and this handstand event was maybe a little harder, I think then, there's a chance she could fall. Like Alexis could get 2nd or 3rd in all of them.
If you put a 1-inch deficit, then she's not winning.
Right.
Like it's Laura, the programming doesn't matter to Laura. It's one movement that matters.
Right.
One.
Right.
Only
Okay, and that's
one
not here.
movement.
That's not
right.
here. We
You're
have
absolutely right.
we have,
It's not here.
I don't think it's here.
Okay, but so she's going to win then.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay, and then it gets...
It's a little
I
money
think still
from
pretty
like
clear.
2 to...
Dude,
I don't
it's
know.
going to be super fun. I think the women's is going to be really
2 to,
hard to predict.
it really is. I don't know. You have like... I feel like 2 and 3 are kind of there, but
Alexis,
4 through 10, it could just be... I don't know.
I have Alexis Raptis for my number 2.
Alexis is a bit of a wild card, right? She might show up and be having the gut issues. You never know what you're going to get. So it's really tough to put her in 2nd. But who else is going to beat her?
I have Ariel in 2nd.
Yeah,
okay.
It's going to be between Ariel and Alexis.
I think the podium is Lauren, Ariel, Alexis, for sure.
And
I'm going to pick
Alexis for 2nd.
Okay, I'm going to pick Ariel just on account of grinding hard to get the paycheck. I think it's 30 grand for 2nd place, 75 for 1st. She needs the money. She's going to win. And then I'm going to go Alexis Raptis in 3rd.
I'll go Ariel.
Okay, so we're just flip-flop there. CJ, I'm assuming we're flip-flop. So we have the same podium, men and women.
Yep.
And we seem pretty confident.
I think so. Mm-hmm. Now here's 4 through 10. I really struggled to get to 10.
Yeah.
And more so just because like I don't dive deep into a lot of these people, but I think we'll all be pretty similar. But let's see.
Yeah, I've done a lot of homework here, so I'm locked in.
All right, who's y'all's number 4? I think I'll
Bethany Flores. Bethany Flores. The back's tight, man.
DJ?
I have Brooke.
I have Emma Tall.
Yeah, Emma Tall's a good pick, man. I don't hate that. Well done. Okay, so 4th place into 5th place. I am going to pick Amy Kringle. I think she's got the mojo.
It's an aggressive pick. I like it.
So far, Travis's name.
I think she's
people,
gonna-
I do not have in my top 10.
Yeah, I don't think I had either of those. I almost had Amy like 8 or 9, and then I kept
Amy's
going
gonna
through the
kill it
list.
on the beach, man.
Who's your number 5, CJ?
I follow.
Oh
Peloton.
wow!
Oh,
That's
come
an
on.
aggressive pick.
That's an
I
aggressive
follow
pick.
I have Brooke.
So John has Brooke, and Travis, who do you have?
I have Amy Kringle.
Dude, I would love Erica Folo to be 5th place, man.
And me too. Me too. Good Canadian gal. Okay, onward and upward. I think
I got Emily Roll for number 6.
Ooh, I feel like that's an aggressive pick.
I have Brooke Wells. I think she could only finish 5th or 6th in every event she does. She's always around 5th or 6th for a decade now. CJ, who have you gotten 6th? Who? Sorry.
Emma Tall.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going 7th. I'm going Emma Tall. Little too big. Little too big to be higher.
My 7 is Abby Doman.
What makes you pick her?
I'm just liking the name Abby lately.
Any particular reason?
Oh, I'm looking at one.
Oh, you
Aw,
do a
that
baby
was a
voice.
wholesome
I was
moment.
pretty unsure if you would do a baby voice.
Put her on the
I
camera.
didn't know
man.
if you had it in you. I mean, the first interaction I saw you with a baby, you yelled at your wife, so it didn't start off strong.
Not a good look. Oh, there she
no
is.
skin to skin. I love it.
This is
There
Abby
it is.
Don't
Ray.
take it for granted, buddy.
We gotta.
I hope you enjoy
CrossFit's next big female
every bit
analyst.
of it.
Yeah, you need to look at it. You're the next Tia Toomey. They need to see you.
John, let me ask you something. Would you rather her grow up to be a professional CrossFitter or be in the lingerie football league?
Oh my gosh, Travis. What is say such a thing?
Fucking give John a heart attack, dude.
What? Don't they make good money in the football?
Oh, it doesn't matter, dude. I hate Danny Spiegel. I bet she makes great money.
Wait, what?
Are we number 8? So we're
The,
number 7.
Hold on.
We're number 7.
I'm trying to think. I did tell Leslie the other day. I was like, babe, I'm starting to think like I don't think we need to put her in gymnastics because I feel like they do that because they move well. I feel like if she just gets CrossFit, like she'll get chest to bar, toe to bar super quick, and then we don't need to pay for Olympic lifting. We just got to put her in cross country. That's it. And then she just started laughing at me.
Well, see, Sarah, that's why I asked that question. John's already dialing in the nitty gritty details. Okay, I think we need 7th place from you guys.
Oh, okay. My 7th,
Or sorry,
or is
I think
Abby
you did.
Doman.
I think
have
you
that.
did 7. Yeah,
I haven't put in 7. You said You said Emma, right?
I did Emma Tall.
I have Abby as well.
Oh, we should have done a bingo card. Okay, I'm gonna go 8th place, Emily Rolfe.
Okay, my 8th is Danny Spiegel.
Really, are these events good for her? Like she's really gonna beat. She's gonna beat Amy Kringle,
Yeah, man.
Annika Greer, Sahar Kai. Wow, okay. Hattie Canio.
I feel confident with every name you've said so far.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you also picked Nick Matthew in 10th.
I have Emily.
I
I have
did,
Emily
yeah,
at 8th
you're right.
as well.
Yeah, baby
And-
brain. Okay.
And then I have
9th
Danny
place.
At 9th. I have Danny at 9th.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a good comp for Danny. I'm gonna go at Erica Folo in 9th.
My 9th
Get
is
on the hype train.
Kyra Milligan.
God bless her. Okay, and then 10th place, taking home a whopping $1,000. I'm gonna go Lexi Neely. I
Nice.
like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that
thank
pick.
you.
I don't hate that pick. I'm in between. I don't know. It's a coin flip for me. I'm like Kyra and Annika. Like I feel like that's just where they live. They're just always around here. I just don't know.
You
who
got to
to
pick
choose.
Lily Burkhead, man. Put Lily in
I
your
don't know.
top
You know
10.
what?
You
Yeah,
made me not black or red.
Lily's going top 10. You're right. Fuck it. Lily's
Yeah,
going top
Homer
10.
pick.
Oh,
Lily
man.
is extremely
don't
strong,
F
by the way.
yourself by
Do
your
it, man.
bias, CJ.
Says Hatfield. Shut the fuck up.
What if he wins? What are you about to say? What are you about to
Hatfield the
say? If
goat.
he wins, you're gonna
right,
bow
what's
and
number
kiss the
10?
ring. That's what's gonna happen.
Kiss the
Okay.
ring.
I'm on a Game of Thrones kick. I'm like really.
I
It's
see that.
it's like feeding into my normal speak. My number 10 is Erica Folo. Bonus pick. My number 11 is Annika Greer.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the men's teams.
Travis, who'd you do? Who was your 10?
Shit.
You didn't say anyone.
Lexi Neely. No, I said Lexi
Oh,
Neely.
Lexi, you're right. Sorry.
I can't zoom in on this, guys. Okay, who's gonna win this is elite men's teams.
You're gonna pick from that.
What do you
Oh God. I mean, Adler's team
is
is
it small on
going
your
to
team?
win.
Yeah,
Adler's
Adler
team is
team.
going to win. Yeah.
So that's
Alright.
Jeff Adler, Patrick Fellner, and Jason Hopper.
Yeah, I kind of think it's not gonna be close either.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a runaway.
Usually it's super tight in the teams. Wow, holy shit. Okay.
It normally is. You're right.
It normally
Like,
is.
I'm not-
The last runaway was it the first year Noah and Chandler did it? Then they
The
run away
boys.
with it, and then they came back and got swacked.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
What about this team with Guy Malheiros, Jorge Fernandez, and Saxon Panchak? They could do decent.
Yeah, they're looking at a solid 5th place.
Yeah. There's not really. Oh, well, Justin Medeiros, Dallin Pepper, and Willie Georges have a
That's
a
good
shot.
team.
That's your second place.
That's a
Yeah.
good team for sure. I don't know
Okay,
any
it's
of the
gonna be
girl
close.
teams, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I have a top 5 like ranking. Do you want me to just tell you guys those? It might be quicker.
Girls looks a little more enticing.
Like you'll know who's relevant and who's not. You know what I mean? And then we can talk back and forth.
Sure. Yeah. Do your 5. I know you got to go.
Don't you have-
So do your 5.
don't
and
you
then
have to
we'll pick from those.
Do you want to do the men or the women?
Let's do the women. We're on the
I think we
women.
chose the women. I think we chose the
Okay.
men. Let's just do the women.
So for women, I got Emily, Ariel Lowen, and then Abby Domit. Alex, because it says Alex Kazan, but she's hurt. And Abby Domit's their sub. I got them as first place. And then for the women is super competitive. I could see all 5 of these like being in a way different order. My second place is Brooke, Sydney, Wells twins, and then Haley Adams. And then my third place is the weirdest combination of women ever: Shelby Neal, Emma Lawson, and Danielle Brandon.
Dude, I think that team's gonna win.
When you're there for sponsors, you never win. My 4th team is Kyra Milligan, Danny Spiegel, and Olivia Kerstetter. We just said, how do we lift the most weight? And then my 5th team is the daughters. And I'm
What daughters are
That's
there?
pretty cool.
Katrin
Okay, right down
Davis'
here.
daughter,
Katrin.
Annie Thor's daughter, and Sarah Sigmund's daughter.
Oh, shit.
And like
think
that, it felt like I should put them higher, but they're just all past their prime.
Well, Annie's still, I mean, she's still wearing, I mean, she's still coming back postpartum. So,
Yeah.
That'll be pretty cool to watch.
And
Good for
Oh,
her.
Katrin
yeah, for
is,
sure. I didn't realize they were
Katrin's
competing.
pre-partum.
right? That's-
She's not pregnant.
I thought she was.
I thought she was too.
Really? Holy shit. Wow,
Didn't
we have a
talk-
pregnant
didn't talk
Katrin
Elite
Davis
Fitness,
daughter.
Like
I didn't know
spoil
that. I thought
I think that was
Well,
just
no, I think-
retiring. That was just retiring.
they were trying to maybe have kids, but regardless, okay.
She
pretty cool.
may or may not be pregnant.
Hey, I
You heard it here
saw
first.
I saw Leslie Young still training hard into her pregnancy. It can be done.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yep. Okay, cool. John's gonna get on coffee wads and pods here in 10 minutes, 9 minutes.
Pods and wads.
Kyle Dotson, is this a games qualifier? No, it's not,
No.
right?
Shoot. I haven't seen the questions yet. I probably should.
Oh, you want to go over the questions real quick? We'll give you some answers.
Oh, you want to see?
Say this, say that. Nah, you're gonna do good, John. You're a natural. Let's pull them up.
That's just Sevy's rumors. That's fair. That's what I thought. For the pregnancy.
Here's your questions, John. Are you a Are you a CrossFit athlete if you decide not to enter the Open? Yes. Who's winning Tier Wadapalooza? Ricky Mack and Laura Horvath. Should World Fitness Project pay judges? Yes. Can they? No. There you go.
Easy
You guys
peasy.
don't tune in.
Easy peasy.
Any
Show over.
disagreement? That's a nice picture of you, John. You look good there.
Thank you. Yeah, I look very professional. I don't know how
So-
you got that.
Yeah.
Are you a CrossFit athlete if you decide not to enter the Open? Travis, you say yes.
Yeah.
Well, CrossFit's a brand. So
CJ
by
said that
definition,
you're not on the show, so maybe you should just wait
Yeah, why didn't you get invited,
for
CJ?
the answer.
I did. I was on it last week. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Travis.
Yeah. Did you win?
No, I get shafted when I get on the fucking show.
Fuck Peter,
Uh,
man.
No, I love it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could be a functional fitness athlete. I mean, someone on our chat said WFP is not CrossFit. So Where is it?
Like at some point you'll lose. Like CrossFit's no longer associated with CrossFit the brand. Like it's just and it is that to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Kind of like Kleenex. You know, it's like Kleenex,
Right.
man.
Yeah, sure.
And also, like, if you
That's a
just
great
don't sign up for the
analogy.
Open for 1 year, it's like, okay, are you no longer a CrossFitter? Like, you know,
Mhm.
You're not a CrossFit athlete for that year.
like, okay, John, are you a CrossFitter? You don't go to an affiliate,
I do the Open.
so
I
You
have
don't
a
have to go to an
sign
profile.
up.
affiliate to be a
I
CrossFitter.
have
So
a
if I-
profile.
So that's what makes you a CrossFitter. If you sign up for the Open and do 3 workouts a year, but then year round you don't work at a CrossFit affiliate.
More so than if you don't sign up for the Open and don't work out an affiliate.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Well, what if you work out at an affiliate but don't sign up for the Open?
That's a fair analogy. I feel like it's
Who's-
balanced.
There's levels to this, Travis, and I'm on
yeah.
the spectrum.
We're gonna do.
Clearly.
Yeah, same. We can do a tier list. How much of a CrossFitter are you? Tier list. What are your thoughts on World Fitness Project doing a running leaderboard, and every 4 years the top on the leaderboard go to the CrossFit Games, and that is CrossFit Olympics? I don't know that they're ever gonna work together.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like
mean-
that. I also don't. I'm not even a fan of like the season structure. I don't know about you guys. I think the
Yeah.
excitement is like contained into a weekend. That's what makes it exciting. If you show up and it's like, it doesn't really matter if he won this week or not. Like he's gonna get some points. It's not as exciting, right?
That's an interesting thought. I hadn't really thought about the season too much yet. Maybe we should do a show, like try and do an unbiased show. I feel
Yeah.
like everything we hear is pretty biased. Everyone's got like
Yeah,
a
for
lot,
sure.
it's a lot of emotion into it, but there is. And so I'd like to have like an unbiased thought of like, if we didn't care what succeeded, just how they would succeed and how we think it might. Anyways,
Yeah, we should do a World Fitness Project show. Okay, we'll do that.
sick.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. CJ and I will be on doing some pre-shows for this weekend for Wadapalooza.
And,
So
and old Nelly, old Nelson's.
and Nelson's going to join us because John can't. So tune in. We'll be
And
live
I'll
Thursday,
come
Friday,
on,
Saturday,
I'll
Sunday.
come on whenever I can, and
Yep.
we'll do a
Yeah.
little 4-piece.
Sounds good.
4-piece to
Little
go.
four-way. My
All right.
favorite.
All right,
Perfect.
guys.
Okay, see you guys this week.